Students and officials at Howard University have finally come to an agreement. That's after weeks of protests against deplorable housing conditions, as well as other concerns over transparency and representation, all at one of the country's most elite institutions. We came, we saw, we declared, and we won, said one student organizer in today's Washington Post. Meanwhile, in a statement earlier tonight, Howard's president, Dr. Wayne Frederick, had this to say.
Protest drives change. I accept and applaud it. I do, however, struggle with a type of protest that jeopardizes student safety, the very thing that students said prompted their concerns. The health and well-being of students is the most important part of my job as president. We look forward to working collaboratively to address concerns and build a culture where all are heard.
Joining us now with insight into what must be a very emotional moment for the student protesters and their supporters is Erica England. She's a senior political science major at Howard University. She's also a former operations manager for Bernie 2020. Welcome to the show again. How are you feeling? What are emotions like on campus right now?
I'm feeling some relief. I think there's a feeling of transcendence, I'll say. We have been working very hard and rallying very hard and a long time. And we're just glad that this is finally wrapped up. We're glad that we've reached a resolution. We're glad that we accomplished what we came to do.
I know you can't go into the details of the agreement, but give me something. First of all, do you and the other organizers feel like you got what you came for?
I can say that we accomplished increased scrutiny on the Howard's administration and kind of put the administration on notice that our voices matter and that students deserve the right to be able to speak and protest when things are not in the best interest of the students. We have been trying very hard for now over a month to work with them, to have our voices be heard. And when you don't feel like you're being heard, things like protests happen, things like occupations happen. I know Martin Luther King said once, although we weren't rioting, but a riot is a language of the unheard. When you feel like you're not getting your needs addressed, when you feel like you're not being heard, it gets to a point where you have to kick it up a notch and take it to the next level so that you make sure that people are listening to you.
Well, you all certainly did that. You got the attention not just of the Howard University administration, not just the Howard faculty, not just the alumni community. You got the attention of the whole nation. All of us are here with our eyes glued to the television and to the internet to figure out what was going to happen, because your protest in some ways wasn't just about what was happening at Howard, although that was the centerpiece of it. There was a bigger conversation to be had. The legendary Howard University professor Greg Carr, professor of Africana Studies, has said that this was not only about Howard, but also the, quote, hedge fund model of universities, and that students were making a stand against, quote, the corporate university. What do you say to that?
I would have to agree with him. He is actually one of my professors at one point, someone that I really respect and admire. Dr. Carr is. I would agree with him, though. A lot of students, particularly HBCU students, have felt like they're just a metric, that they're just dollar signs, and that we're not being seen as human beings with needs and wants. We don't want to feel like our school is being sold off. We don't want to feel like we're being sold off and sold out. We deserve to have a voice. We deserve to have decision-making power when it comes to what happens to us as students, as Black students, as HBCU students, and particularly as Howard students.
It completely makes sense to me. What impact do you think the movement of workers across the country refusing to accept low wages anymore, as well as last year's George Floyd protests, all this upheaval, what impact did that have on student organizers?
So students work very hard to, matriculate through Howard and to even just get through their doors. So I know many students like myself were trying to work throughout the summer. Many students reported that they were working 2 and 3 jobs. And there were also students who were laid off during the pandemic as well, such as myself as well. I know that though this has been a student protest, we have very much so related to the struggle of workers and the struggle of tenants as well. There are a lot of shared issues that I think students have been sharing with faculty members and staff around safety, around needs and rights of different groups at Howard. And we have a shared struggle. And so when we talk about wages and labor, students have been supporting professors as well, and their fight for that as well.
Wow, well, that's an important struggle, a necessary struggle, and a righteous struggle. And Erica, I'm so glad that you have engaged it, and that you and so many of your classmates have engaged it, and that you've gotten so much support from faculty and alumni and just comrades and allies around the country. So again, congratulations on reaching the agreement. We stand with you, and we thank you for spending some time with us at Black News Tonight.